Shalom again, everybody. Rabbi Ariel here from the KosherTorah School, found online at www.koshertorah.com. I have for you a short and simple message that kind of came through to me when I was doing my meditations just now. So I wrote it out, sent it out, and I want to provide it for you in this form as well. So please just take a moment, sit back, relax, pay attention. A message from the Ten Sefirot. This is the message. Keter, God is merciful. Chochmah, God knows the limitations of human beings. Bina, God knows what one can do and what one cannot do. Chesed, God never asks of one something that one cannot provide. Gevura, God never asks one to do something that one cannot do. Tiferet, God sees all and knows all. Netzach, God knows which souls are able to progress and grow, and which souls are entrapped and thus enslaved. Hod, God knows how to free all entrapped and enslaved souls. Yesod, God knows which souls can work to set themselves free, and which souls can do no such thing. Malchut, God works to help those who themselves work to set themselves free. Commentary. As for the enslaved, God must work in much stronger ways in order to set them free. In most cases, enslaved souls cannot be set free all the while that they are trapped in human bodies. In order to be set free, God will raise up and crash down those things that hold these enslaved souls imprisoned. For those enslaved souls, the moment of their liberation may appear to them to be their destruction. But in truth, their discomfort of destruction only lasts a moment. The liberation these souls experience lasts them forever, or at least until they allow themselves to be enslaved and imprisoned anew. When this happens, the cycle is repeated until such a time when the souls learn wisdom and choose firmly not to repeat the previous mistakes. We are right now experiencing one of these cycles. God tolerates bad souls acting badly. This is all part of the greater divine plan. Therefore, do not fear current events. God is in charge. The bad guys will temporarily prosper. They will rise very high, but then they will fall. They will fall very low. They will fall equally as low as they climbed high. This is the divine plan to teach these souls necessary lessons. Some souls take a long time for some souls to learn. Some lessons take a long time for some souls to learn. God is patient. God also asks of us to be patient. Over and over again, some souls never seem to learn their lessons. In response, God reinforces the lesson, making its message more and more clear and easy to grasp. This explains why sometimes what is bad and wrong becomes so glaringly clear, and still some souls have a hard time seeing it. God is working with these enslaved souls to open their eyes so as to see the universal truths. And like I said, God is patient, and God asks of us to also be patient. We all know what is coming. Just as we watch the rise, we can be certain that the fall is soon to come. Natural law dictates this. It is unavoidable. Enlightened souls will be guided to places of sanctuary. Enslaved souls, attached to their many evil masters, will tumble and fall when their evil masters crash and burn. Natural law dictates this. It's unavoidable. God is good. God is kind. But God's kindness is defined by divine standards, not by human ones. Those who bond with God, go with God. For those who go with God, life is good. even though this certainly means that life dictates that one let go of all that is evil. But many today who are good still cling to some things that are evil. And because they do, God, who is good and kind, works in their lives to help them separate painlessly from the evil to which they cling. If souls are unwilling to painlessly let go of the evil in their lives, God, who is good and kind, will continue to assist these souls, even though the process of letting go may not continue painlessly. As we say, no pain, no gain. God does not inflict us with pain. We do this to ourselves. We are right now experiencing one of these cycles. We will go through what we need to go through in order to learn the lessons that our souls need to learn. This is the divine plan to teach these souls necessary lessons. Some lessons take a long time for some souls to learn, and God is patient, and God also asks of us to be patient. So in conclusion, let us learn our lessons. Let us separate from the bad and the evil. Let the bad and the evil run its course. It will soon run out of steam and fall, collapse, and burn. Wise souls will have removed themselves far away, so they will not be affected by the devouring fire. And those who need to learn will get burned, so as to teach them to stay away from evil fire. And the enslaved souls will be set free from their bodily prisons, so as to enable them to live again in freedom, if indeed this be their choice. Know that God is a faithful teacher. Lessons are being dispensed. Change is coming soon, and when it does, it will be sudden, and for many, final. Turn to God. Seek divine guidance. Ask God to show you where it is that you belong. Follow divine guidance. Go where you need to go. Get out of where you need to get out. God is already with you. Now it's time for you to be with God. Do what you need to do. Blessings to you all. Shalom.